So I'm here with Ericc Sanchez, is that correct?
Yes,
Sanchez
that's my name.
So,
Ericc Sanchez Castillo.
Ericc, tell me, what is your role with CINTEL and your responsibility for Andicom?
Well, I'm in charge of organizing the academic agenda, so planning the technical issues and the strategic issues that are going to be addressed during the 2 days of the agenda in this case. So I first have to search for the trends to be addressed at Andicom. So I first look for all the events and the topics that are trendy, talking about technology, and as well have to understand what are the needs of the industry, both sides, the consumer, the ICT consumer side, and the third side as well, the provider side. So to understand what are they need and what they require to enhance the possibility to do businesses. So that's my task, understand what is happening in the market in Colombia, in Latin America, of course, taking into account the public healthy problem that we already have in the world, and translate it into a suitable content for all the attendees to Andicom. That's my role here in Andicom. So try to understand and configure an agenda that can be used by the attendees to improve their business, to do networking and all that stuff.
Yes, Andicom, I go every year, and it's for the past, I think, 6 years, and it is the most important event in Colombia and in the Andes region for either those in the IT and communications industry or those who work in that function within their companies. And it serves such a critical role because it brings people together nationally from here within Colombia, also internationally. Every year there's people there from Europe, from South Korea.
From other countries, yes.
Yeah, from everywhere. And all the big players are there, and then your small niche players and up-and-comers are there. Your buyers are there. Your vendors are there. There's always great academic content keeping up on the trends. I imagine this year, we look at broader trends. We have things like robotics process automation that's coming up. Some of the big vendors have opened up offices in Bogota. I think Blue Prism opened up offices there. We have companies like Etech, which is a security firm based in Colombia. They're doing great things. Obviously, the companies with the big presence like Microsoft and Google and Amazon has really opened up in a big way. They in the last couple of years participated in Andicom.
Yes.
And so, I was kind of worried thinking about, is Andicom going to happen this year? And, not only will that opportunity to learn be there, but to network and to catch up with industry colleagues. So normally Andicom takes place every year at the Cartagena Convention Center.
Yeah.
But this year, how is Andicom going to happen this year? What have you guys decided to do, and how is it different?
Wow. So, of course, facing the fact that it is not possible to have face-to-face events, so we were wondering how we could transform a face-to-face event to a virtual event, an online event, in which we could deliver the same value proposition or a similar value proposition for all the attendees. And this means the capacity or the capability to perform networking, to meet other people, to chat, to talk to them. Of course, the capability to interact with the speakers, to attend presentations, to contact people from the commercial exhibit. So Andicom, what we have done is to design every space that commonly we have in a face-to-face way into a virtual way, trying to deliver the same value. So for people that are interested in talk to each other, for example. Mm-hmm. So we have created a kind of tab or section in the Andicom platform, live platform, in which you can go to that section. You can select any contact from the whole list of the attendees, and you instantly can chat with them. But also you can ask for an appointment, the schedule, so you can ask for an appointment. And if the contact you have requested accepts you, instantly you can talk to them by means of a video conference right now. So you have to do 1 or 2 clicks to chat with the people or to talk to them via video conference within the platform. So we have provide access for networking. For the ones that are a little bit more shy and probably they don't like to contact directly someone, we have a special room that is a meetup room. It is like speed dating room, similar to the one that you are in the one that, for example, you are face to face and you sit in a chair and meet someone. You have 5 minutes, and then you change to another table and meet another person. And so the platform makes more or less the similar thing. So when you fill your profile, the platform asks you for your interests, your needs, and what is your purpose for participating at Andicom. And then behind the platform, an artificial intelligence platform matches your interest with someone else's interest. And then when you enter to the meetup room, the platform connects you with a person that has similar interests or needs that you have, so you can talk together. And after 5 or 7 minutes, from 5 to 7 minutes, the platform automatically changes from you to another person, and then you have the chance to talk during 1 hour with 4, 5, 6, 7 people that matches your interest, and so it's another way to enhance networking. So those are capabilities that commonly are not offered, because congresses or conferences are more oriented to the academic part. So you have academic rooms, you can see the presentations, but we have emphasized on the networking part. Yes. So and on the other hand, we have also a space for commercial exhibition. So you have the chance to enter the different booths. With 1 click, you enter to the exhibition tab. And then you have the booths in which you can see the logos, and so you can find easily the companies. And once you enter to each of the booths, the company has the capability as well, the features within their booth allows them to upload a virtual tour, videos, and also a video chat a live video chat room is also available for them to to talk to people that want to know about a product. So it's live, and companies can talk to people live in that room, in that video conference room, like if they had like a Zoom room in which they are presenting, and people can connect and disconnect to that room so they can talk to them to show their business and the products. And also we have noticed that some of the companies that are already participating commercially in the event are trying to develop the strategies to present their digital content. So we are very excited to know how it is going to be and how companies are going to present their portfolio within this platform that allows them to connect in several ways to the attendees. So we are going to maintain those spaces, networking, commercial exhibit, and as well academic agenda. And of course, for the academic agenda, we're going to have the keynote speakers that we have in a special room that is like a main stage room, and we have simultaneous conferences or presentations in a section that is called breakout sessions. So we just have like 5 functionalities, no more, like 5 or 6, very easy to use. You can choose the main stage, the breakout, the meetup, the networking, the meetup session, people, and exhibition, and that's it. So we try to offer a very simple way to connect in this Andicom offering, of course, a premium content in which we're trying this year to present strategies, ICT strategies to let the companies to recover easily. That's the orientation, the thematic orientation, or the thematic the main theme that we are trying to address this year is how technology can help the rest of the companies to recover much easily from this pandemic.
Great. I think that it's really critical, the role that Andicom plays, especially now, because everybody is being forced to rely on technology. You look at companies that I usually run into at Andicom, like NEC and Internexa and Level 3, Columbus Communications. And now these communications networks are more critical than ever. If you look at Colombia, has been in the process of the initial stages of deployment of 5G. Now, I mean, we don't really have 5G coverage yet on a commercial basis, but we look at something like this pandemic, which shows the importance of connectivity. We look at also, you can get very good connectivity in Bogota or here in Medellin, in the major cities, but there are still areas where you don't get good network coverage. And I think that
in the countryside, mostly,
right,
yes.
And that really holds that growth and development. And even though you can get satellite internet, the latency means you can't really use it to do things like interactive, like what we're doing. For a consumer, they can't really be a gamer if that's their thing. But for those of us in business, that latency means you can't necessarily do internet telephony or interactive video like we're doing right now. And so it's critical that companies, as they move to telework, and I'm sure that these will be themes that will be discussed. As well, if you look at security, if you look at right now, we have the COVID-19 pandemic, but we have another pandemic that's happening at the same time, which is with ransomware. If you look at ransomware, it's just a global, governments are being shut down. You look at the judicial system in Texas got hit. The entire city of Atlanta got hit. Yes, Atlanta was frozen for several days. You look at big companies Cognizant, which is an IT company, global IT company, got hit by ransomware. And Garmin, the GPS company, just got taken down they got disrupted. And so if we look at, as people move to a remote distributed work environment, it becomes more of a challenge for IT people and for providers to do this. And so these are critical things, and if people are not able to stay up on things in venues like Andicom, then we can really fall at a disadvantage, I think. And so that's why Andicom is so critical, and I'm glad to see that it will continue in a web or internet-based format. What has the reception been from the sponsors and the traditional exhibitors that always participate? How have they responded?
Well, fortunately, we have had a very good response from all our allies that have been working with us at Andicom in these past years. Of course, at the beginning, understanding the situation and the change of format, we could not do it in a face-to-face way this year. And then looking for strategies to deliver the value to the attendees. So we have been working with them about strategies that can be used to present their product, as well the issues you have mentioned, like digital security, like connectivity and telecommunications. So we also we have within the agenda the telecom operators talking about the role of telecommunications to enhance or to move the recovery of the organizations. We also have a ransomware speaker talking about the digital security issues and how to be protected and how what would be the role of the security in every kind of business. Also, we are going to have the participation of the national government talking about the strategy, the Colombian and some and we expect to have also participants from Peru, from Mexico, and from other countries talking about what are the strategies that uses ICT to accelerate the productive behavior of our countries. We also have the perspective of the academy, how about education, virtual education, and what is expected for next year. And we have a main focus on technology applied strategically to specific sectors. In the first year, like 4 or 5 years ago, we were talking about digital transformation, but in a general way. Mm-hmm. That as the technology moves and as the sectors understand how technology can help them, so we have been talking about technology applied in a concrete way in each sector. For example, for education, we talk about educational technology, so EdTech, and for government, GovTech, and for health tech, and for agriculture industry, agrotech, and so XTech, agrotech, and so all those terms we have grouped in a concept that is called XTech. So how technology can be used in a strategic way for each sector, with a focus in how technology can help each sector to move forward facing this pandemic situation. And that the thing that we are going to be presenting on the second day. The first day we're going to concentrate on what happened with the pandemic in the region and what is proposals to move ahead. And the second day we are going to talk about solutions for every sector to move. And if you are for example, from the health sector, and you see a conference for the finance sector, that is a space as well for innovation, because perhaps you find in the health sector some application or some solution that can be adapted and can contribute to the finance sector. And so presenting the solutions from all those sectors can help the same sectors to innovate and to find solutions that can help them to move forward, as I told you.
Absolutely. So remind me again, what are the dates this year of Andicom?
Okay, this year Andicom goes live on September the 2nd and the 3rd. So we have like 1 month, one month left to be at Andicom. So I would like to invite everyone that is that will want to join us at the Congress. You can go to our website, andicom.co, and here and there you can see the topics that you are going to address, and you have the chance to register as participant or as a sponsor as well, and be part of this I don't know how to say, we would like to deliver value to the companies, and the way to do it is connecting the providers, the vendors that have solutions to the ones that need those solutions to overcome the situation. So that's the thing that we want, the thing in which we want to contribute to Latin America and the ICT market and the rest of the productive sectors.
Absolutely, and that's needed now more than ever.